Hello, and welcome to the demo of the Spotlight Sprint 12 progress. This sprint has spanned a few weeks and is comprised of not quite full-time development work. We've worked on various upgrades of dependencies, technical debt, and addressing bugs since the last time that we were doing full-time work. In addition to those things, I would like to demonstrate a couple of new features that we've added. One of the first things that I'd like to show is that now when you create a browse category from a search, say if I search for maps and then limit that to the Latin language and save that search, in my dashboard, when I go to edit that search in the future, I will now be able to see what search terms and facet limits were used to comprise this search. We'll be looking into the future as to how to also edit these from this screen. Another feature that we've added is around the custom fields. So if I were to add a new custom field, a display case, but then configure it to not display in any of the views, we might get confused when on a record view and adding metadata as to why when we populate the field with information, it doesn't show up. Now you can see if I have a field that I have configured to not display, we are given a warning letting us know that it's hidden on all pages, and it gives us a handy link to make it available on the metadata page. So if I go back to that same record now and edit, you will notice that it does not give me any such warning. Another interesting feature that we've added is warnings about when multiple people are editing the same page. So as you can see here, I created a lock in a different tab and locked this page. So I'm being warned that somebody has currently possibly been editing this page, and it can just give content creators an indication that they might clobber somebody's edit. Saving changes will clear these locks. So now as you can see, if I save that and I re-edit this page, I will not be given that warning. But if I were to go and open in the new tab and make an additional edit, you'll see I'll also get the lock. We've added a new ability in one of the Sir Trevor in all of the Sir Trevor widgets to select images from multi-image objects. So previously, when I would autocomplete a record, if this object had multiple images, I would just get the first one or the default. Now when I select it, because this has multiple images, as you can see, 34, I will be given a link that will pop up a side scroll lazy loaded image selector, and it will allow me to choose different images. As you can see, the thumbnail above is being updated. Another nice new feature that I'd like to show is the ability to preview widgets as you're editing them. So I can actually click preview right here and see what this particular widget's going to look like on this about page. So perhaps I want to select a different page and then give a title caption. I'm able to preview that right here before I save my changes. Another feature that is present on the About Pages administration is the ability to add a photo for the contacts that show up in the sidebar. So as you can see here, I have created a contact that is not yet published. If I go ahead and choose a file, I can go ahead and crop this and select the exact image that I want out of a larger image. And now you can see that that cropped image is there. If I now save this, you will see that when I view the About page, my new photo shows up here with the contact. We've made a couple of changes to the Appearances page on the dashboard administration. The first thing I'd like to show you is around sort fields. So with these sort fields, previously we had the ability to toggle them on and off for display in the dropdown on search results. We've added the ability to not only drag and drop to reorder the options in the dropdown, in addition to being able to toggle them on and off, we've also added an edit in place ability. So the labels that show up in the dropdowns can also be edited. As you can see now, when I search, my sort dropdown has the order that I selected and the labels that I've modified. The last thing that I like to show you is the searchable option. We plan on expanding some more features that will be around this to give a more exhibity feel, and this is just the first one of those. As you can see in the navigation bar, we have a search bar and a button. If I remove the searchable option from the administration and save this page, you'll notice that that search bar is now going to be gone. In addition to that, on my home page, I no longer have facets. So this has removed the ability to search and the ability to facet from the home page, which could be used to create exhibits that are not necessarily search interfaces, but more exhibit facing just for the display of content and not have a search experience. So we believe that this will give more flexibility to our content creators. That's all we have for this demonstration. Thank you, and we look forward to showing more Stanford customizations in future videos.